Put your apron on, bitches. We're making gumbo. Gumbo my way, might I add. I really, truly
Let's see what we got right here.
Or your ancestors made it, so please
Gumbo.
spare me. I started by adding oil to a pot. And when it got hot, I added my chicken thighs to it and just seasoned the thighs with some pepper and seasoned salt. And honestly, you can use whatever the hell you want to. It's not gonna mess it up. Or maybe it will, but baby, I ain't eating it. So you do you, boo. You do you. I'm making this for 50-11 people, so I used 2 packs of sausage and 6 chicken thighs. And I cut up the andouille sausage in pieces like this.
It's andouille.
Into the same pot you just took the thighs out of, add that sausage. And you're just gonna want to cook it until it's brown. And after it's brown, you're gonna take that out too. I was using a paper. Literally just
choking over there.
Anyway. I was using a paper towel to soak up some of that grease, as if I'm not using this much grease to make the roux. Make it make sense. Make it make sense.
I mean,
if you are looking for an exact recipe,
so far.
you are in the wrong place, baby. I just let go and let God, and God has never let me down. Can I get an amen? I used vegetable oil for my roux, and it wasn't exactly equal parts. I used a little bit more oil than I did flour. And you're just gonna stir it on medium heat for what feels like a fucking eternity. I be getting so bored for real. When it starts to look like Hershey
look pretty good.
Hershey syrup, or normal people would just call it chocolate syrup. Then you can add your holy trinity. I'm not sure who anointed celery, bell pepper, and onion. Somebody showed me that passage in the Bible. Like I said, I'm making this for a lot of people, so I used 1 whole yellow onion, 1.5 bell peppers, and I don't know, like 3
roux look good though.
Hold on. Is the entire thing called a stalk, or are the individual pieces? I don't know. However, I used like 3 to 4 individual pieces.
You need more garlic than that.
Good old garlic, baby. Oh, look at that, girl. God, I wish I could candle the smell
that thing
of
black now, boy.
in that roux. This is where people typically add chicken broth, but instead, I just added water and
black.
some of this chicken nor bouillon. And how much water you add doesn't really matter. Just add it to however big your pot is. But do note that you're adding your chicken and sausage back in here, so don't let it overflow. Then I heavily season with garlic powder, onion powder, seasoned salt, slap your mama, and also just regular Cajun seasoning because I got the extra hot slap your mama. I feel so unserious saying that. This part is so important. You have to have the gumbo feeling. To be honest, it's kind of hard to find around these parts.
Hey, you don't need that, really.
Girl, I told you, I don't need that. Anything, so you're just gonna have to taste it and see what else it needs.
Don't taste it right now.
And I don't know how to tell you what it needs, but I just added more of everything. Be careful with the gumbo filet though, because it has a really strong taste. Taste it as many times as you need to, because keep in mind you're gonna add the raw chicken back to this pot. And then it's gonna be too late, baby. I added my sausage back, and girl, I'm about to do something unforgivable. So if you are a purist, a culinary conservative, or from the state of Louisiana, please stop watching. You have been warned. Your discretion is advised. I'm adding a couple beans.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm not strong enough. I know this isn't normal. I just
love
beans. That's all I can say. Opinions are not welcome here. After the beans simmer for about 45 minutes, I added the chicken back.
You put beans in a gumbo?
And brought that back to a boil. Once it started boiling, I just let it simmer.
You can throw that shit in the long grass right now. Get that out of here.
Martini. I use Kalamata olive juice, so that's why it looks like
I was about to let you slide.
Basically, you're just gonna let this
throw it in the long grass with your beans.
The chicken is